What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to focus in on the Phoenix Coyotes Chicago Blackhawks first round series. It's a pretty intriguing matchup. Chicago being the 6th seed, they had their ups and downs throughout the year. I know fans of Chicago, and I thought they'd be a lot higher in the playoffs than they were. Then they ended up, being seeded. But Phoenix, pretty good. I mean, Phoenix is just a good, solid hockey team. They don't have an offensive superstar, but they'll beat you by committee offensively. Ray Whitney's 37 years old, playing like he's 27. I look at that team and I'm saying to myself, well, Mike Smith is having to, move himself into the Vezina Trophy conversation with the shutout streak at the end of the year. Where was this in Tampa last year? Keith Yandel, great puck moving defenseman, can really kickstart a power play. He's, on par with, and I think he's on par, in my opinion, with Erik Karlsson. He's that good. I really think that he can be a guy that'll, definitely impact the series through his offensive abilities. I'm looking at the two rosters. You might say, well, they don't really match up. Kane and Taves versus Shane Doan and Ray Whitney, excuse me. But goaltending, Mike Smith is playing on another level. Like I said, where was this last year in Tampa? Jesus, maybe if he played this well, they would re-sign him with Rolson, and they wouldn't be fonder in the way they are. But he's he's having a great year, and he's really warranted. The success he's had. He's a hard worker, and he'll definitely be a reason if Phoenix makes a long playoff push, which I think they're going to beat Chicago. I think it's going to be Phoenix in 5. I really think that Chicago, the goaltending, is Crawford that guy? I don't know. But Smith has just been too good, and I think goaltending is going to beat great scoring every time. I think Smith, like I said, has been one of the best goalies in the NHL all season, especially as of late. When you're on a heater going into the playoffs, well, Phoenix has won its first Pacific Division in a long time. Are they the best team in that division? No. LA's got more skill. San Jose's got more skill. Christ, Anaheim probably has more skill. But they have good team chemistry, and that's what you need to make a long playoff run. You need guys that believe in each other and believe in them. Believe in themselves and believe in one another, and are willing to go to battle every night with their teammates. And you get cohesion like that. That can really be an X factor in a playoff series. Throughout all the relocation rumors and the ownership problems, the Phoenix Coyotes have stayed the course. And Chicago, I had them picked to win the Cup this season in November. I really couldn't see anyone beating them. I think they have a perfect mix of great defense, great scoring, but their goaltending's been inconsistent. Kane's been inconsistent. Taves is always reliable, and has really moved himself into a Selke Trophy finalist. But it's Phoenix in this series, and I feel, I've got a lot of fans in Chicago that love this show, a lot of family in Chicago, but I can't pick the Hawks in the series. I just see Phoenix beating them, and the Hawks are one of my favorite teams. Outside the Bruins, they're one of my favorite Western Conference teams, but I don't want to root against Phoenix. They've played too hard all year through everything, and they're here, and they're going to be a great position to beat a Regional 6 powerhouse with stable ownership, something that they don't have. But it's going to be exciting to watch what goes down, and let's see how it all shakes up. I think it's going to be the first step in the Coyotes staying in Phoenix long term. We'll be getting the win in this series. I really think. John McCain's a huge Coyotes fan. I'm a huge John McCain fan. Of course, what a Republican asshole, but anytime, see how it shakes up. But that's it for this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Chicago Blackhawks Phoenix Coyotes series. Like I said, Coyotes in 5. We'll see what shakes up. If Chicago comes to play and Crawford stops pucks the way he should be able to, maybe Chicago gets the win. But you never know. We'll see how it all shakes up. And we'll see you guys throughout the playoffs later.